Alright, what's up guys? I just wanted to show you my lightning conduit of the heavens build, but also arc of oscillating. I use it as an additional 6 link to proc my ailments. I have 7 ailments that I have, and then I use the taming rings to get 100% increased elemental damage per ailment. So I do ignite, chilled, shocked, sap, brittle, freeze, and scorched. My mercenary has the scorched boots and has brittle, 28% chance. God, that's awful. I'm gonna go divine that real quick. 46%. That ain't bad, that ain't bad. We're gonna keep that. Boom. Alright, we're back. Yeah, so she's inflicting brittle and scorched, and then I use Doriani's on her because it's OP. Probably get more lightning resist, but whatever. You know, not whatever. I need to get that higher, but anyways. So my arc procs my ailments, and I also have 15% maximum effective shock. Everything's always max shocked, even bosses, because if they're not, I'll use my focus on my staff, do double damage, and then they'll get 65%. My staff's +5 to all lightning skills, so that helps out with arc since it's low damage, but it chains 7 times, and then I use awaken chain to get 10 times chained. And if there's only one monster like a boss, I'll get 50% more damage with ailments and hits per chain, so that's 500% more damage with this and more ailments. So that's why everything's like giga ailmented. Does that make sense? I also only use one aura, Wrath, of course, for more spell lightning damage, and that's why I use this Sublime Jewel for 40% increased effect of Wrath, but I also sap now, and since my ailments are giga buffed, everything always does like 20% less damage, so my survival is a little better. Plus I'm getting the 50% per taming per ailment with sap. Giga shock effect, I use the replica heat shiver, give me 1% of lightning damage as extra cold damage for 2% effective shocked, and since I do 65% effective shocked, like every monster that I hit is always giga shocked, so I'm getting like, what's that, roughly 32% extra cold damage, and I do a shit ton of lightning damage. And then I also have this mega jewel, and I got snowstorm on it to give me another 8%, so that's like 40% of my lightning damage as extra cold. That's against chilled enemies, but everything's always chilled. I got this plus this means everything's always chilled. Sleep of Centuries to give me onslaught. So use this Rational Doctrine Jewel, gives me consecrated ground when I'm stationary. It helps a lot with righteous fire because I only got 79% fire res, but with my life regen, with my totems up, I got 750, so it's enough to make my life not deplete. So yeah, that's my build. I made it myself. I don't think anyone else has a build like this. Everyone's all like shockwave totems and I don't know, storm burst totems or something. But I like doing lots of damage and trying not to die. I got some defense, but I'd say this is more of a soft core build. It's not that bad though. Let's see how many times I've died. Yeah, what is it, deaths? 86, and I'm level 93. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll leave the POB in the description. Also got inner conviction here with my timeless jewel. I don't know if I said that or not. Anyways, have a good day.